Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MegaDex. I'm the Professor of Mega Evolution, Ace Joey. Today's subject is Arbok. So Arbok is... wait... what? Why is the background different?
Because you're an idiot!
Well, I can't argue with that. So anyways, Arbok is the Cobra Pokemon and is the evolved form of Ekans, which can commonly be found in forest areas in many regions, especially Kanto. So the first thing we always do is the Mega Stone, and here it is, Arbokite. So next we should talk about potential abilities for Mega Arbok. And the only ones that really make sense are Intimidate or Adaptability. Adaptability, again, it's just a really good offensive ability. Kind of my stupid fodder. I'm getting really sloppy and lazy, but focusing more on Intimidate, which could be really cool because it could have double Intimidate. It would make a lot more sense because its Pokedex entries constantly mention how its hood is very intimidating, and it just talks about its hood in its Pokedex entries a lot of the time. And then potential dual types that it could become. The only one I can really see is it going from poison to poison and dark type. That's probably the only one that makes the most sense because it gets both Crunch and Sucker Punch. And if I'm not wrong, Knockoff 2, though I could be wrong about that one. But which it would be a really good typing, both offensively and defensively, especially because its only weakness would be the ground type, and you know, that's good to only have one weakness, especially because you could play it up as a bit more of a defensive Pokemon. So before we see our finished product, I guess it's time. Arbok Mega Evolve! And here we have our final product with this lovely design by Silent G, Panda on DeviantArt, link in the description below. So just the stats for Mega Arbok. We boost its attack and defense by 40 points, so that brings it up to a 125 base attack and a 109 base defense, with the 20 extra points going into its special defense, just because I think most realistically it's going to get a bigger boost to its defense and attack, and then just a smaller one to its special defense. That's like the ideal and realistic stat layout for Mega Arbok, and it will have the Intimidate ability and gain the Dark typing, which will overall be pretty good. I mean, as a defensive Pokemon, like a physically defensive Pokemon, it would just be crazy because you would be carrying the double Intimidate with the Coil, and that would just be nuts. Like, just imagining stats right off the top of my head, you could go full special defense and you wouldn't have to worry about your defense because you could boost it with Coil and then double Intimidate. I'm rambling now, but yep, this is the final idea for Mega Arbok. This has been the MegaDex. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you for watching. God bless.